I'm going to be upgrading the diff.
The Demon Red Eye diff. Goes into every gear perfectly fine at 4:30 in the morning.
Hello, I'm Jensen. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. So if you guys haven't seen in the last video where I had to deal with the Karen, this Karen right here waiting on the tow truck is gonna come out tripping like, get the fuck out of here, little ass girl. The axles that I had stashed in the garage for a long time ended up failing, so ended up buying a whole new rear cradle with the 309 gears. I'm gonna be upgrading the diff. As you guys know, this has the 262 gears, so I'm gonna start running the 309 gears. We'll slap this rear end in really shortly and get to driving, because I'm jonesing. I need to go to Sonoma Drift and go kill some tires, but let's go look at this this new rear cradle.
So this is the whole new rear cradle. It has like 20,000-30,000 miles, something like that, but it has good axles for one, and for two, it has the 309 gears in that diff, which is like the Demon Red Eye diff. So it has, I think it has built gears in it. I'm not positive, but it definitely is a better diff than the 262. I think it gives you like, I don't want to say, it gives you a better ET on the quarter mile if you're like super into drag racing and shit like that. But as you can see, it's got all the stock arms on it, so we'll just drop the one from my car out of the car and then swap all the B Woody adjustable suspension arms onto this one, and then slap this into the car. All of the bushings, all of the bearings and everything has like 50,000 less miles than what's on my car, so it'll have a lot more of a solid feeling. Plus the amount of times that car has been in a crash, it might have torqued the subframe here and there, so this might just make the car drive and feel even better. Got this at a really good price out of a wrecked Hellcat. If you guys are ever looking for parts, make sure you go to the wrecking yard or like Copart, something like that, because they have a bunch of steals like this, which is where I got this from, as well as this drive shaft. The drive shaft I have in my car is the DSS one-piece aluminum drive shaft, but after many donuts and driving in Mexico, it has bent, so it has a little vibration in it, as well as like the CV joints have play in it as well. Went ahead and got the stock drive shaft, get that drive shaft problem out of the way, so everything on the car will be fixed, and hopefully I won't have any more fucking axle issues. I'm extremely tired of dealing with axles, and this is probably the eighth time we've swapped the axles over, but this is going to be the first time we've swapped a whole rear cradle. And if you haven't seen yet, the Cutlass is here waiting on an LS swap. So City Alignment said that if we get him to 15,000 followers, he will sponsor a LS swap in the Cutlass. We're at like 5,000 on his page right now, so make sure you go follow him. We need like 10,000 more followers on the City Alignment Concord page. You'll see some donuts in this thing, maybe some on-ramps, so make sure you guys go follow him. Also gonna do like some type of 101 thing, maybe a special like starter jacket or something like that that will give you access to a bunch of other things, like a package here from City Alignment. I was talking to Tone yesterday. He said he might throw in a Stay Shitty package. Yeah, there's a lot of amenities that will come with following the page. So make sure you go follow them and tell them thank you, because I can't wait to go slide that thing. Another thing that we're thinking about is, will this diff change the speedometer speed? Like, will it throw it off, make it a different speed? I don't know. Make sure you guys go follow City Alignment Concord. I will be back very soon. This fool's been tweaking ever since I got here. But we are going to throw in and everything. You ready?
How you guys doing?
This fool getting extra citrusy on the channel.
Let's go. More horsepower.
Still have the G-force axles in the trunk. Didn't even make it home with them. So there was some people saying that it was City Alignment's fault or whatever. The 2 axles that I had were sitting at the house. One was perfectly fine. The other one we had to rebuild. We rebuilt it with just a boot, you know. We didn't do CV joints or anything like that to rebuild it. So we tried to piece it together. It failed. So that's why I'm back. It was not City Alignment's fault. Gonna have to drop the exhaust, unbolt the diff brace. All the fancy B-Woody arms will be transferred over.
He's holding it with the...
Yeah, one-legging, no posi. Got the exhaust off. This thing might be changed out here very, very soon, waiting on a company to ship out a new exhaust. I love how the straight pipe sounds, but you know, there's little exhaust leaks here and there. Plus, I might need mufflers, I don't know. There's a shit ton of sensors and plugs and a whole bunch of stuff that goes to this rear end, so it's not just unbolt a couple bolts. And the drive shaft is out. It's not supposed to do that. You can see this thing actually twisted by the factory little paint mark. That shit is off. Making it happen
today.
Making it happen. After hours.
What's the IG? What's the IG?
He's got the cross in between his forehead.
Oh yeah, just...
Make sure you guys go follow my guy. Adjustable B-Woody arms getting put onto the new rear end. So at least we'll have a few spare parts just in case anything happens, you know. Got a bunch of suspension arms. That was a crazy stutter right there. I said,
I know hello people that want to buy the subframes because...
Yeah, a lot of people smack them and bend them. Re-greasing and tightening. Teamwork. So everything from my old rear end was swapped over to this thing. Well, the parts that we wanted anyway. Obviously, left the broken ass axles and left the 262 in there. 309s with all the adjustable arms. Rear end is on, all buttoned up. Now throwing in the drive shaft and then throw on the exhaust, make sure all the sensors are plugged in, doing alignment, and she is finished. Alright, last bolts going on for the exhaust, drive shafts in, heat shields, all the shit. Everything's hooked back up. Goes into every gear perfectly fine. This thing is fixed. I was really worried off that noise, that fucking, you know, when we were fucking stranded over yonder.
I was reading the comments, some guy was like, is your transmission? A couple of them. I'm like,
What's it say? At 4:30 in the morning. Jesus. Huge shout out to my guy. Make sure you guys go follow him, City Alignment Concord on Instagram.
Yeah, you guys go buy some fucking merch, so
yeah,
stop selling hot dogs.
Yeah.
And we can get Jenny off the corner because it's a serious issue that's going on. His back's starting to hurt.
Cop some merch, y'all.
Got a Pride celebration discount going on. Just mention code Jensen Pride, and Cisco will hook it up.
And then also enter code Rob Glizzy Gladiator for 5% off.
That's double discount.
10%, my bad.
We're in Las Vegas victory lane for Fox Television. Ricky Bobby, today's big winner. Heck of a win for you today, but it seems as if you either win or crash the car trying to win.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
Kind of good there,
You know,
my guy.
what I'm talking about? That phrase, trademark, not to be upset for this, Ricky Bobby.
They didn't see nothing.